Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy back at it again. How are you guys on a Tuesday evening? Good day to you. It's Tuesday, baby. It is Tuesday. We talked about this, folks. How long are we allowed? Let me bring the mic up close. How long are we allowed to rejoice in these wins? Right? This is the last day for me. Tuesday. And then it's the hump day. Then I got my guys, you know what I'm saying, Spence and Joe Miller to bring me into the next week. But until now, we gonna relish. We gonna relish in the dub that we just took this past Sunday. So, folks, welcome to the Buffalo Fanatics. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Take your shoes off, relax, settle down, you know what I'm saying, and relax with your boy. This is the Rico Report. Ooh, damn, that is an intro. Y'all should give me a radio station. I need myself a radio station. Folks, kick off your shoes, relax, grab yourself a glass, and settle in with your boy Rico on the Rico Report. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Buffalo Fanatics. How we doing tonight? Folks, we got a few things to talk about today, man. We got a few things to talk about, and I'm glad you guys have joined. Welcome. Ryan Teal, I see you in the building. What's going on, my guy? Jeff Yin Yang's here. Brian Bowers, my guy. Brian Bowers is here all the time. Truth to Hearts, I see you, my guy. I see you. Back at it again. I see you, bruh. I love it. Love it. Let me tell you something, man. This back at it again thing, if y'all been wondering, New Mexico, I see you, brother. I see you. Rico, my brother, I must say that the league is noticing about our Bills. Josh Allen is a beast in his own. You damn right. You damn Skippy. If y'all are wondering kind of where did this, like, how does this guy have his own catchphrase and all that stuff? Dude, let me tell you something. That shit came like naturally out of nowhere, because before we got to this, I mean, if you guys are real OGs, before we did the YouTube thing, we were just doing Facebook stuff, and it was usually just myself until we started growing the brand a little bit. And anytime I would go live, I just come in, yo, this is Rico, back at it once again. And then it just took off on its own. I'm back at it again. And then boom, here we are. Mr. Back at it again. It wasn't something that I was like, let's create something. Nah, man, it just came organically. So, I mean, nobody asked me, but I had to tell you guys. That's how it came about. So welcome, Jacob Ander. Brian Bowers in the building. I see you all the time. I love it. I love it. I love it. Corey Buffalo's here. Jeff King's in the building. What's Jeff King saying, man? What are you going, Isaac Hayes? Do a little bit of Isaac Hayes on you tonight. Actually, I'll tell you this though. My wife says that was one of the best things that she got attracted to me was the voice. Obviously, she saw the kid hanging out in the corner and she was like, yo, who that? And then when she heard your boy spit a little something, she was like, damn, man, take my panties, bro. Clearly it didn't go like that, but I'm sure that's how it sounded to me and it looked to me. Anyway, folks, let's get right into it. So we've got some things to talk about, man. And the first thing that's on the docket right now is let's recap the game. And it's going to be short and to the point. Recapping the game. We played like an all-star team is supposed to play in the first half, not giving a whole lot to the offense, executing on offense, right? Going up 21-3 or whatever the hell the score was at halftime, we were in control. We were all in control. We felt good, right? Second half is always a different ball game. We all know it. Third quarter is our kryptonite. We just can't seem to get right. Can't get right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to call the Bills in the third quarter. Can't get right. Y'all can't get right in the third quarter. I don't get it. Bills 1970. I see you, man. Don't get in trouble. I ain't going to get in trouble, brother. I ain't going to get in trouble. So, oh, you like the title? You like the title, Bobby? That's for you, bro. Yo, you give me the graphics, baby. You give me the graphics. I'll do the rest. So, before I get to the Quinton Spain story, let's finish off with this, okay? So we allow the Rams to get back into it. The controversy now is the Rams are crying. The refs kept you in the game. Shut your ass up. Shut your whole asses up, all right? I remember a couple years back, y'all got a little gift from the refs to get you to the Super Bowl. We ain't gonna talk about it. But let's be quiet. Let's hush down. You know what I mean? Take the L and keep it moving. We got sloppy. We got hella sloppy, and we let y'all back in the game. Don't make it seem like, y'all made a thunderous comeback because, you were nice like that. We were dominating you guys in the first half. We got sloppy. We got dumb with the football. 2 turnovers. I mean, y'all, the ref gave you one, and then my guy Aaron Donald, as beastly as he is, held on to the face mask. They didn't call that. There's a fumble. Then he got you back in the game. So let's pump the brakes, Rams fans. All right, let's pump the brakes. Don't get me in my bag today, man. I'm trying to be chill. Cool Rico on the mic. Anyway, so we win the game. We get the dub. I'm happy. We're great. Let's move on. All right, recap. That was it. Okay. Now, during the game, there were a few things that happened, and we got to talk about it. By the way, if you guys are tuned in for the first time, this is the Rico Report. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. Smash that like, if you please, if you will. I know I'm competing with the debate, the American debate with Biden and Trump. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can catch the replay. This is the show right now. I know I'm competing, but let's do it. The Canadian versus the Americans. Let's do it. So we had some things happen. And the one glaring thing today, we're going to get right into it. It is Quinton Spain. Today is not dedicated to Quinton Spain, but damn it, we're going to talk about Quinton Spain. This is the Quinton Spain story, the Rico edition. Now, we got to talk about this, man, because during warm-ups, there was a change during warm-ups before the game even started. Brian Winters was taking reps at right guard, and Cody Ford was taking reps at left guard. What's happening? So this tells me when a move is made like this, this was a move in the making. I'm not speaking because I know this. It's just you can put 2 and 2 together. This is a move in the making. You don't even get to start. You get benched. You know what I'm saying? And then whether this means something or not, whether this means, well, hold on a second. My man said, Jacob Laurel says, Fanatics Report tops the debates 10 out of 10. That's my guy. Rico 2020. So when a move is made like that, that was a move in the making. They've been seeing some flaws from your boy. Now, let's talk about it. Mr. Undrafted. He was not sought after he was allowed to roam and see where he can get a deal from the Titans. And the funny thing is, he was the number 3, or he's one of the top guards in the game at the time of free agency, and nobody picked him up. So we got him for the low. I think we gave him a $2 million deal. Why? How? Red flag, but we got him for the low. You know how Bean works. Let's try to get a guy that is, you know what I'm saying, not really sought after. And if we can get the most out of this guy for the low, we won. And we won because Quinton Spain didn't allow a single sack last year. Good for you. That's amazing. He got himself a new deal. But that new deal was hollow. Hollow, you ask, Rico? What do you mean that's hollow? They gave him a 3-year deal. Now, folks, NFL deals, it's all about the guaranteed money and how long this deal is. They gave him a 3-year deal, but really it was 1 year guaranteed, $4.75 million. So with this move that happened today, this gives me the impression that, you know what, it's a one and done. Because right now, you've been replaced. You've been unseated. Why? What's happening? Did we get duped? Did he get his money and all of a sudden he's chilling? Right? He thought that 3-year deal was legit. Nah, man, you got to know paper gangster freaking Bean doesn't play that game. He's going to meticulously look at that contract and see, okay, what's my man worth? I'm going to give you 3, so it looks good, but I'm guaranteeing you 1. You need to prove to me. It's pretty much a prove it deal. They probably said, yo, we're going to sign you on a 1-year deal. He's like, nah, I'm not doing that. Give me something that I can work towards. I want to be with this team long term. All right. 3-year deal, 1 year guaranteed for sure. And then we talk about it after. Let me see what you got. And if we can get to year 2, that means you proved it to us. Damn, we 3 weeks in, 2 weeks in actually, and you don't even get to start. Big Baller Beam was like, nah, son, get out. We invested in a 2nd round draft pick in Cody Ford. Get his ass in there. Boom. And Cody Ford held his own. Cody Ford held his own at left guard. I already had some things I wanted to share on Cody Ford's play. But my man Pierre hit me up and was like, yo, I rewatched that game. And Cody Ford looks natural at left guard. And what I like about this move, because things are starting to play out. And I feel for Quinton Spain. You've been relegated to Vladimir Dukas status. I don't want to say it like that, but you know what I'm saying? You've been relegated to backup duties. In due time, in another 2, maybe 3 weeks, maybe sooner, my dog Feliciano might be coming back to take his rightful spot at right guard. So now the line might look like this. Dion Dawkins, D-Doc, newly paid D-Doc, freshly inked paycheck D-Doc, Cody Ford, Mitch Morse, John Feliciano, Darrell Williams. Damn. Who called that during the summer? Anybody? Anybody with that? Because I know there were some people that were saying, man, just stick my man Ford to left guard. But we just brought in Spain. Some people were like, nah, man, F that. Put Spain to the bench and put Ford at left guard. But guess what? It worked out. Although Josh Allen took some sacks, it's going to take some adjusting, right? We just made it. We just made the shuffle. It's the O-line shuffle. We just did it. So we have something to look forward to, folks. The shuffle continues, and it's going to continue until we can find the right nucleus of linemen that could be cohesive together and form that Buffalo Bills wall, that wall of beef. Dad joke. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. I've been working on that for a while, guys. Thank you very much. Have a seat. I know it was great, but we got a lot of beef up on the line right now. So if we can get those guys cohesive group and we bring back John Feliciano to add a dog to the line, you mean that Mauler that don't give a F? You know what I'm saying? That bear, yo, we straight. I didn't anticipate this line shuffle, but I'm okay with it. If those two on the left side, and Dion Dawkins and Cody Ford, could form something, or formidable group, a little duo next to Mitch Morse, that left side is going to be special. Just look at the way my guy Motor was running the ball. If you pay attention and watch the game again, how well did he run to the left side of the line? How well? He was running quite well to the left side of the line. So that is something to really pay attention to. Very much pay attention to, folks. As for Quinton Spain, Mr. Undrafted, Mr. Unseated, you've been unseated, sir, and it's time for the new blood and Cody Ford to take over. Now, is this going forward? Was this an experiment? Did Bobby Johnson, the offensive line coach, see something in practice and say, you know what, let's try this nucleus. Let's see this dynamic. Let's see how this works. It's possible. Bills fan 1970. Rico, why is it that we have these problems at guard? Why, Rico? I remember being high on Groy and looking like deja vu right now. But right now, I'm just saying, hold on, let me a second. Let me Groy, promising at the beginning, he was. And then he regressed. I swear, these guys that we bring in, they have like a stint where a 3-4 game stint that they're decent, or we need them to cover up, or because somebody got injured, and they do well. And then we give a little bit more. We give them more leash, and then they show us who they truly are. And it looks like that's what happened with Spain. So Spain, let me recap. We can get rid of Spain next year. We really can. But the question is, do we just get rid of him next year, or can we, will we, are we fielding any calls to say, hey, we benched him, he's up for trade? And you know, Bean loves his draft picks. If he can get a 7th, he'll take it. If he can get a 6th, he will take anything he can get for Spain, if Spain is on the trade block. And don't forget, we got Evan Boehm sitting on the practice squad right now. I don't think anybody poached his ass. We have Evan Boehm sitting on the practice squad. Maybe they like him enough. Feliciano coming back changes the game a little bit. Brian Winters. Brian Winters, I didn't see anything great out of Brian Winters. Brian Winters caused that. I mean, you can't blame him because when you're going up against a man child in the likes of Aaron Donald, it's hard. You can't cover that dude one-on-one. Good luck. It happened to be Winters that had to go against him and completely whiffed on the best defensive player in the damn game. And then that's when the fumble happened. Brian Winters, man. Golly, man. I mean, shoot. That O-line shuffle better keep shuffling. I don't know when my man Feliciano is coming back, but it's something to definitely look forward to because I like Feliciano. I like this game. I think he meshes well. I think he brings a sense of leadership. And the fact of the matter is this. He's played for Bobby Johnson before. They have history together. So the fact that when Feliciano comes back, there's a sense of leadership that's there. There's a sense of someone that I trust that can shore up that right side of the line. So Feliciano with Darrell Williams would be nice. And then you got Cody Ford and my guy Deion Dawkins to the left. That could be a line that solidifies Josh staying up on his feet and dropping dimes all over the league. I'm telling you that right now, folks. So I'm pleased with how the O-line held up as best they could, although we did allow 4 sacks to my understanding. But when there's a shuffle and there's a new shuffle in line, those things are bound to happen. But with time together, hopefully this is the line that goes forward. My man Dan says Darrell Williams looks like a steal. Darrell Williams was supposed to come to the Bills a couple years back, but he chose to stay with the Panthers. So we would have had him much sooner. So call it a steal, call it what you want. We got the guy. We got the guy we want at right tackle, and he's still young. He's still young. And Quinton Spain is 29 years old too, man. He's not a young buck, but he ain't old either. So who knows what we do? Who knows? I know that we keep guys that we owe them a lot of money, and we tend to keep them. Trent Murphy. So maybe Quinton Spain's gonna be the guy that we keep, regardless. You know what I'm saying? He's old 4.5 mil, and a dead cap of next year of 1 mil. Take that dead cap. Go to the draft and let's get some depth. So, folks, the O-line shuffle continues, and we will find out how this thing plays out. We're going to find out how it plays out. So I'm going to go to the questions, see what y'all got for me. I think I missed something, and I want to go back and check it out. What do we got? Kenny says, Rico 2020. I kind of like the ring of that. Johnny Stein says, hey, Rico, I'm new to the Fanatics. Love you guys. I follow all social media outlets. I'm curious, who runs your Instagram, Facebook? Go Bills. Let me tell you. The guy that runs our Instagram is his name is Bobby Ray. And this guy, you'll never hear from him. You'll never see him. All you will see from him is his work, and his work is pristine. He's the guy. When you see these graphics that are being made, the thumbnails and these anything on our Instagram gets transferred to the Facebook group, that's my guy Bobby, man. He doesn't get his flowers. I'm giving him his flowers right now. He's probably in the chat right now, so y'all can give my man a shout out because this guy runs things real well. It's a three-headed monster here when it comes to the top. And then we have great contributors that kill the game. When it comes to the Bills guys, Dave and Steve, and we got Spence and Joe Miller. We have the blog team. We have Adam Nannini running things on the blog side. We've got a team. But when it comes to the graphics, hands down, that's my guy Bobby. And that's enough. That's enough love to give to this guy because I don't want his head going like this. But you gotta give these guys these flowers when they got them. Straight up. So, folks, now that I got that out the way, Bobby, that was for you, buddy. And plus, it was your birthday, so there's your birthday shout out right there. There's your birthday shout out right there. So, folks, when we look at the O-line shuffle, I'm not minding it. I like it a lot, and I think we see good things coming forward. I think we see some good things, and we're going up against a decent Raiders team next week. So it's going to be interesting to find out. So speaking of Bobby and speaking of the Raiders, this is what we're facing next week, folks. This is what we're facing next week. So they have the league rankings like this. The Buffalo Fanatics right now have put this out there, and this is the graphic a la Bobby. So 4th offensively against the 15th ranked offense from the Raiders. Derek Carr, you are going to get eaten up by the Bills defense. The matchup, I don't like the matchup for the Raiders, but we'll find out. 21st on defense. Oof, we got to talk about that defense. 2nd in the pass game. right? Only to the freaking Dallas Cowboys, I believe. And I'll get to that in just a moment. And we're 24th in rushing. We haven't even really given the rock to really establish ourselves as a run team. We haven't, right? But we're still gonna get there. We are still gonna get there. So let's move on. I wanted to just kind of give you guys a little bit of insight on what we look like going up the tail of the tape, I suppose, what we look like going up against the Raiders. Caitlin Blount, my girl, how are you? Has anyone else noticed that Allen's new throwing motion? He throws a deep ball like Aaron Rodgers. He brings his back foot around and ends up squared up to his target. Odd but effective. My man Josh Allen worked on his craft. He's worked on his mechanics all summer long, all summer long. And it's apparent. It's showing. He's got a beautiful touch. He's not rifling the ball. I mean, he has his moments where he becomes Brett Favre and starts rifling the ball when you're 5 yards away. But he's got a nice, lovely touch, and you can see it. You can see it. By the way, shout out to my guy, Ryan Teal. Ryan Teal has been a soldier, hitting up people saying, smash that like. I appreciate you, Ryan. Keep it going, baby. So when you've seen the new mechanics coming from my guy, Josh Allen, absolutely. He's worked on it all summer long. And you know what, Caitlin? Thank you for doing that, because we are going to segue into what has been happening all summer long. Because this guy right here is a star that is rising. He is a star that is rising right now. And if you guys don't know who Gabe Davis is, you will know him very shortly. And I know and I feel that he's going to have one of these games. He's going to break out, and they're going to know who he is. He fell to the Bills in the draft, and that was an absolute steal. And we're going to make a lot of people feel bad that they didn't take this guy. I'm really telling you, right? I think he had a great game. He was targeted 4 times. He caught all 4 balls for 80 yards. All right. So, and he doesn't catch with his body. He snatches the ball. He snags it. Boom. Right. There was a ball that he was crossing. He was on a crossing route. I think I'm going to give the shout out to Eric Turner, because he had something on his Twitter that had a play where it was a drag route. It was a deep drag from my guy, Gabe Davis, and the ball was slightly behind him, turns around, plucks it, and brings it back in. Lovely. Those are the reasons we brought in guys like that. When we had guys like Andre Holmes, we had guys like Kelvin Biscuit Benjamin, inconsistent, can't run, can't get off the damn line with your fat ass, and you can't do nothing, looking like a damn broke down tight end. That's going to be problematic for a quarterback that needs you to get open and get separation. So not only do we have guys that are getting separation, but they're snagging the ball and don't drop balls. Come on, man. Look at the catch the week before. The game winner. You know what I'm saying? When he has, I wouldn't call it, the game sealer, right? When you have Gabe Davis diving for a ball in the end zone, snags it in. I'm thinking, oh man, I touched the turf. No, the hell it didn't. He brought that thing in and secured that ball. Gabe Davis is going to be a problem for the rest of the AFC East and the rest of the AFC altogether. And when you have a quarterback like Josh Allen that is fearless, that fears no man, fears no situation, fears no defense, doesn't give a damn if your name is Aaron Donald. He don't care. Get open, he'll get you the ball. And he will extend the play as best he can. Sometimes boneheaded, but he extends the play as best he can to get you the ball. We are going to be a problem. When you got Diggs, you got Cole, you got Davis, you got Brown. Golly, man. We're going to be a problem. I'm not saying that we are the shit, but right now we are a force. We are a receiving core to reckon with. Stop playing, man. Stop playing with this offense. Do not play with this offense. So shout out to Gabe Davis. He's doing a hell of a job, and he's getting praise. He's getting praise from Dable. Dable's like, listen, we've thrown a lot. We've thrown a lot at Gabe Davis. Sorry, you know what? I keep calling him Gabe. It's Gabriel. We've thrown a lot at Gabriel Davis, and he's coming down with everything we give him. And he's done a tremendous job. And guess what? It is showing. It is showing. And guess what? We still got guys that potentially could come back in Isaiah Hodgins, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. We drafted 2 receivers in this draft. So that will be fun. So folks, I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you guys to smash this like real quick. This is low key Rico. This is Tuesday. We're just vibing right now, and we recapping, and we touching on things that happened in the game that we can still relish on and really recap, because now that we've had chances to watch the game all over again and get the condensed version, you get to see certain things. And those were the things that stood out to me, that Gabe Davis is going to be a damn problem. So shout out to my guy, Gabe Davis. Fantastic job. Keep it up. He's going to be a problem. And the fact that he's paired up with one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, hell yeah. Y'all better watch out. Gabe Davis is on. He's going to be on the loose, baby. He's going to be on the loose. Shout out to my guy, Cameron Forrester. He says, what do you think about the balance between run and pass? Think we should start working more runs in because we can run it, or just let Josh keep slinging it? Let me tell you something. For those that play Madden, I'm going to use a very basic play, right? Let's go offset, off tackle. Okay, offset, off tackle. Maybe put your two receivers on one side and have a tight end on the other, right? If your team that you're playing against, or the guy or the scrub you're playing against, can't stop that one play, you don't stop and start throwing the ball. You keep doing it until the person can stop it. That's the way it works. If it keeps working, you don't stop it, right? If you go to the club, right, you know what I'm saying, mask on, you vibing, and you have one pickup line that works all the time, right? You ain't going to switch it up. You're going to keep using that pickup line because it keeps getting you that tail. If it keeps bringing you the tail, you don't stop what's getting you the tail. That's silliness. You keep going and you keep giving it. You might even lower your voice a little bit. Maybe put a little high pitch into it, but it's the same line. As long as the delivery is the same, you don't change shit. You keep doing it. Don't mess up your good situation. So if the ball is being spread out and nobody can stop the pass, and you letting us dart you for 300 yards a game, don't stop it, because eventually we're going to have to sprinkle in. Because right now, here's the deal, folks. When you look at the team that we have constructed right now, when John Doe says, love your show, brother. I appreciate that, man. When you look at the team that we have right now, you still have to respect Devin Singletary. You still have to respect the O-line. You still have to respect Josh Allen that can take off at any moment. So your eyes are still in the backfield. That is what is allowing us to throw the ball the way we're throwing it with success. If we did not have a fearful backfield, they would say, nah, man, we good. Front forward, get after it. We got it. They have to respect the run game. They have to respect Devin Singletary. So when they respect a guy like Devin Singletary or Josh Allen throwing the ball or running the ball, it allows the Gabe Davises, it allows the Cole Beasleys, the Stephon Diggs to do what they do. And right now that we have a threat in Stephon Diggs, trust me and trust and believe, we will start to establish the run game. Once the weather starts getting colder, right? The winds start to gush a little more. It starts to get wet and nasty. That's when the motor show begins. That's when the moss comes in. The motor and moss show is coming. Just wait. Let this man air it out. Let him get used to getting the ball out to his receivers. I guarantee you the run game is going to come. It's going to come. I'll tell you that much. Caitlin Blount, my girl, let's stiff arm that like a button, like Allen does these defenders. I like that, girl. Stiff arm that like button, kid. Stiff arm it. Caitlin, that was a good analogy. I like that. I like that a lot. So, folks, how do you feel about the show so far? Do you like this low key vibe? I'm not all yelling in your ear like that. I'm not on my Stephen A. Although I love Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that you guys are enjoying that. If you guys enjoy the show, do me a favor, smash that like and let us continue, because we got a few things to talk about. Hold on. Am I missing some comments? Hold on a second. Cameron Forster says, anyone watch the details episode of last week? Peyton Manning analyzing Josh Allen was super insightful. I haven't seen it. I only saw a clip of it. But I'm looking forward to catching it, because I'm sure he shared some nuggets about our quarterback right now. My guy, Jeff King says, buddy, I walked away from our talk the other night unsatisfied. Where's the D? Where's our D? Been a bad game for them for 2 weeks. We both played the game. You know this. Foot stays on the neck until it's over. I'm with you. I'm Jeff King. I'm with you. It's hard to explain, but I will say this though. We had a stretch last year where our defense was getting gashed. I mean, Adrian Peterson was running all over us. He nearly had freaking 100 yards in the freaking first half, right? We got to a point where they were killing us on the run, right? It was like a 2 or 3 game stretch. And we were like, dude, we need to get it together. And get it together we did, right? We started to get our act together and we started to defend. We started to close down the gaps. But here's the thing. We did it by signing certain players to fill the role. So we signed Corey. Can somebody help me out here? Because his name is Corey, but I can't remember. He played for the Chargers for a while. I can't remember who he is, but if y'all can help me out, give me that name because it's not hitting my head right now. But as you guys give me that number, I'm gonna read this comment here. Number 1, rated R Rico. Number 2, high knees, happy Rico. Number 3, layers back, smooth jazz Rico. Hey, there's so many layers of Rico. It's not even funny, man. I like that. NBC knows. He knows all the layers of Rico. Thank you, Corey Leggett, Corey Legit or Lugit, whatever his name is. We were having problems. Remember when we were having problems against the run? We could not stop the run because they were gashing us. What did we do? We brought in the beef. And as soon as Corey Legit came in and we got some beef on the line to stop the penetration, the defense started to play a little better. So we don't have beef up top. We don't. We have a whole bunch of 3-tech guys, man. Let's be real with each other. The only one that's got some beef at the line right now is probably Butler, right? Harrison Phillips is not a beefy guy. He's a 3-tech guy. You know what I'm saying? You got Ed Oliver. He's a 3-tech guy. He can play the nose, but he's going to get pushed around. This is a big boy league. So we need some beef at front. So a lot of things I've been seeing a lot, is bringing in Snacks Harrison, right? Big old Snacks. I wouldn't mind it. I don't know where he's at right now. Maybe he's a free agent sitting on his couch. Maybe he's watching this show right now. Hey, get your agent to call Mr. Bean and see if y'all can make something happen. Because right now, if we're going to keep getting gashed like that, because Darrell Henderson is a very good back out of Memphis. I remember him. I liked Darrell Henderson. He's a good back. But he ain't no all-star. Okay? He ain't no Josh Jacobs behind a huge mammoth of a line. So if we're going to get our shit together, it has to be soon, because if we don't, we're going to get killed in the run by a better running back with an even bigger O-line. We need to get it together. Ismael Manero says we need to bring in Justin Zimmer. Justin Zimmer might be someone that we bring off the freaking practice squad, because I tell you right now, if you looked at the list today, they talked about all the people that all the people. There's only 4 of them. We locked in 4 people, and Zimmer was one of them. So maybe Zimmer is the one that gets brought up, but somebody's got to get benched. So we have to pay attention to that. We really do. So if we have to go and find some beef like Corey Legit again, we need to do it. If Snacks is available, Snack Harrison, I think his name's Harrison. Let's listen, because right now it is not cutting it. Now, let's temper a little bit, because McVay is not a scrub. He is no scrub. Let me bring the mic up a little quick. He is no scrub. So when you see the likes of a very good offensive coordinator, he's going to scheme things to open up certain parts of the game. So what they did was they kept us honest. They kept on bringing Robert Woods across to make it seem that they're going to give it on a jet sweep. So we didn't want to get bit by the jet sweep. So what ends up happening is it opens up lanes, right? People get out of position. Furthermore, we were playing a lot of nickel this game, right? We're playing a lot of nickel because there's the likes of Josh Reynolds, there's the likes of Higbee, the likes of Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods. So we wanted more coverage. When you get more coverage, you get smaller in Teron Johnson. So we're gonna have to compromise. We're gonna have to adjust. So maybe we didn't adjust well enough, but we adjusted enough to win the game, right? So I just wanted to go on that take. So I apologize, but I needed to get that point across. My guy, Scott Blakely, how are you, sir? It's just not the run this time. Honestly, can't find too many positives in run or pass defense. The defense altogether did not have a good game. It wasn't their best game. But one thing I'm encouraged by is that we have a very good defensive coordinator. We have a very good head coach, a defensive-minded head coach. And And I'm glad that you brought that up because it allows me to segue this wonderful picture here. Because if you look it up, let me bring down the Gabe Davis because we're done on Gabe Davis. When you look up what the showdown looked like, this was the Sean McShowdown. Shout out to my guy Bobby once again. The Sean McShowdown. Which Sean was going to prevail? And it looks like Sean McDermott prevailed. And it was simple. It was buckle down, folks. We got a game to go. Let's execute. Let's make our plays, and let's get some defensive stops. And at the end of the day, what ends up happening is last team with the ball gets it. And the offensive side won the game for us. But I have confidence in Sean McDermott that he's going to make the necessary adjustments and make sure that we don't get gashed the way we did for 120 yards by Darrell Henderson. Not a scrub, but Darrell Henderson. Come on, man. There's better backs in this league, and we're going up against some better teams. So we got to get our shit together. We really, really do. Caitlin Bluff says not even going to try and spell Star's name. Let's pronounce it like this. People have a hard time. Star Latulele. Okay, it's that simple. Don't get it twisted. Star Latulele. Now, some people are asking for Star Latulele. Man, we miss Star. Do we? Do we miss Star? Because Star was on the squad last year, and we still were getting gashed up left, right, center. So I don't know all about this. We miss Star. That's why we had to bring in the likes of Corey Legend. That's why we had to bring the likes of Vinny Taylor, Vincent Taylor. You feel me? So I'm not saying that Star would be a difference maker, but I remember him being on the squad last year, and we were getting killed the same. So I'm just saying, folks, let's pump the brakes a little bit on Star Latulele. Rico, do you think Bean will bring Earl Thomas in? Absolutely not. We don't need Earl Thomas. And I'm not even saying it because we good like that, but we have a very good defensive nucleus. We have Jordan Poyer, that just newly paid Jordan Poyer. I can't say for a fact, but I strongly feel that Micah Hyde will get his deal soon to make him a long-term bill. And then we got Jaquan Johnson as backup. I'm not saying he's great, but we've got him as a great special teamer. There's no room for having Earl Thomas. And I think he signed with the Texans, did he not? So I'm just saying. So next on the docket, I do want to talk about it. Levi Wallace. Levi Wallace was the butt of all jokes last week. He was getting killed by the media, small media, even the fans. Just was not good. Juan Castillo, don't even try it. Although he was 340 pounds, he was also a 3-tech. He did not play nose like you think he did. He wasn't. And I like Phillips. I really do. That guy was nice like that. But he ain't that run stuffer guy that you think he is just because of his size. Trust me and believe me when I tell you that. Excuse me. We're not scared of Henry. No, we're not scared of Henry. You know that. Star got tore up in Washington game. I'm telling you, y'all keep calling for Star, but Star was part of the problem last year. So let's pump the brakes a little bit. So Levi Wallace, I have to give a shout out to Levi Wallace because Levi Wallace definitely had a turnaround game. He definitely had a turnaround game that I'm pleased to even say that. Listen, it was good to see, because what you want to see from your players, what you want to see from your team in general, is if they shat the bed, if they poo-pooed the bed, how do you respond? Right? We poo-pooed the third quarter, the near the end of the third quarter, middle of third quarter, we poo-pooed. Fourth quarter, we were poo-pooing the fourth quarter. But it's how you respond. And we picked up our nut sack and said, all right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And let's play ball. And ball we played. And speaking of balls, if you guys have not taken care of your balls, y'all need to take care of your balls, because Buffalo Fanatics is helping you take care of your balls. How we're doing that? We're doing that by hooking you up with 20% off, free shipping off your purchase of Manscaped. These guys are refining the gentleman. It allows you to take care of your man parts. All right, folks, stop neglecting the area. Your lady will appreciate it. Your partner will appreciate it. And you know what? It feels good. Let it breathe, for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? Let it breathe. It might feel good. You try it. If you've never done it before, you say, I'm too grown for that. You know what? It's 2020. You see all the craziness that's happening around here. So get a little crazy. Get yourself a Manscaped. I'm going to help you out. 20% off. Stop playing with yourself and use the Manscaped. And then you can. Moving on. Thank you for letting me get to that because I needed to. And the thing about me is you never know when the Manscaped promo is coming because it's good like that. So, folks, speaking of balls, we're going to get into the game balls of the week last week. So, folks, I need you to give me your game balls. Samuel Rivera says, Rico, you make my day, man. I appreciate it, man. If you guys can have fun with me while I do this, then that's what matters sometimes. That's what matters sometimes. Some people don't like my sense of humor. They don't. They want to be serious all the time, and they just want to talk football facts. Go somewhere else then. We have fun here. We talk football, and we have fun. That's the point. If y'all want to take your serious asses somewhere else, then y'all can do that. Mini rant done. So, game balls. So, who do you want to give the game balls to? So, game balls, I want you in the comment section right now as the chat is going, but also if you guys are watching this off the replay, in the comment section, put hashtag game balls and tell me your 3 game balls. Who are you giving the game balls to? My guy Jonah Paritsky says Rico going head to head with the president debate and still pulling the numbers. Yo, Jonah, you a fool, boy. Hey, by the way, who's winning the presidential debate? Is it Biden? Is Biden becoming? Is he just talking ridiculous, or is the other fool just making a whole bunch of lies up? Which is it? Which is it, folks? Tell me who's winning. Who's winning? Anyway, give me the 3 game balls. Who are you giving the game balls to? Brian Bowers, game ball goes to Josh Allen. All right, that's 1. Ooh, that's a good one. Croft. Tyler Croft. Okay, I see you. Give me 3. You got to give me your 3. Don't just give me 1. You got to give me 3. Who are your 3 game balls? Let's Talk 716 Sports says Devin Singletary. Devin Singletary with a game ball. Okay. Rifkin says game balls. 1, Allen. 2, Cole Beasley. 3, Croft. Okay. Maurice Anderson says Allen, Beasley, Davis. Allen, Beasley, Davis. Okay. I like those. I like the way you guys are thinking. James Kehoe says it's Josh Allen, Gabe Davis, and Cole Beasley. Those are the game balls. Okay. Buffalo Bills 360 says, Rico, we've had 3 different receivers go over 100 yards in 3 different games. Do you think we have a new one this Sunday? Ooh, so who hasn't got a 100-yard game yet? I don't think John Brown has received a 100-yard game. John Brown hasn't received a 100-yard game, and neither has Gabe Davis. So I think we've only had 2. Who was the third guy that had 100 yards? Did John Brown have 100 yards? I think John Brown did have 100 yards. Cole Beasley had 100. Cole Beasley, Stephon Diggs, and yeah, I think it was John Brown. So Gabe Davis could be next, or it could be maybe Devin Singletary goes for a big one. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows, folks? Looking at the so I see a lot of Gabe Davis. Ryan's Jeff Davis. Okay, Jeff Yin Yang says Davis. Caitlin Blount says Gabe Davis. Okay, Juan Castillo says Beasley, Croft, and Allen. Then Diggs is honorable mention for doing the dirty work. Oh, I like that. I like that. I couldn't decide on just 3. I had 1 honorable mention. Honorable mention. Game ball, Cody Ford saw him one-on-one with Aaron Donald, was impressed. Okay. Right on, Scott Blakely. What did Scott Blakely say? Let me scroll on back to my guy, Scott Blakely. What's Mr. Blakely saying? Let me scroll on back. Scott Blakely gave you guys a good gem. Let me rejoice in the gem that Scott Blakely gave you. Because I don't see. I'm scrolling way back. Did I miss Scott Blakely's, man? My bad, Scotty. I'm scrolling back and I don't see you, kid. I don't see you. So if you have the comment that you dropped, drop it again. Because I missed it. Oh, there we go. Scott Blakely says Allen, Croft, and Beasley. All right. So, folks, I got some of your answers. Cody Ford at left guard with Dion was good. I liked it as well. I really did. So here's my 3 game balls. Let me get my my banner up. Game ball. Let's go. So, you know what? Manscaped brought this game balls is brought to you by Manscaped. Game balls of the game goes to number 1, Joshua Allen. 5 TDs in total, 4 passing touchdowns with 1 rushing touchdown. The dude went 72%. I think he went with 30. I don't have my stats with me. 30 was it 33 for 40 whatever receptions, or is it 23 for 34? 23 for 34, 72%. Dude was in a game clutch touchdown. Game ball number 1 goes to Josh Allen. That's a no-brainer right now, because right now a lot of folks are rejoicing in the fact that Allen is proving them wrong, right? Like myself, I love seeing people apologize. There were a lot of apologies on Sunday afternoon. Hey, man, I was totally wrong about Josh Allen, man. He's the real deal. Man, I don't know what I was thinking when I said that Josh Allen was trash, but he's the real deal. He's the real deal. My bad. He's the real deal. Not good enough. I need more. I need you guys to sit there and eat a bowl of crow and say it. Don't just text it. The same way you guys were vocal on the cameras and saying he's not this and he's not that, get on the cameras and prove it. You need to prove it to us because Bills fans been telling you that he's improving, he's going to get better. And I will be one to admit, and I admitted it last year, that I wasn't looking for Joshua Allen. I was looking for Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson first, then Josh Allen. And then I thought we were going to get Joshua Rosen. And then when we saw Josh Allen, I was like, what? We went with Josh Allen? I did not see that coming. Boy, am I happy that wasn't the case. Could you imagine if we had Joshua Rosen right now? Woo-wee. No, thank you. No, thank you. So the fact that we have a baller in Joshua Allen, I'm pleased. And I will say this. I need to say this. Somebody asked Josh Allen a question. And I saw Truth to Hearts had something. I want to see what Truth to Hearts had to say. He said game ball goes to Jason Croft, Josh Croft, and Morris. Mitch Morris. Okay. That's a good one. Josh Allen had something. I think one reporter asked, I don't know who the reporter was, so forgive me. The reporter asked him, like, what is it about your ability to dial in and really come together and do what you do and be Allen? I'm paraphrasing here. His answer was simple and to the point, and I loved it. I just want it. I want it. When someone wants something, you cannot stop them. When they're determined to do something, they're determined to get somewhere, anything you do cannot stop them because they're that determined. They will run through a brick wall to get to what they want. And his thing is proving every mother effer wrong and getting the dub for his teammates. You heard him say it. I know I sometimes should throw the ball away, but sometimes I got to do something that gets my team riled up. And if they see me busting my butt and trying to make things happen, guess what? It riles everybody up. And when he said, I just want it, game over. That's when I know. That's when you know you got the guy for the job. I just want it. Man, I love that shit, man. Jeff King, here's my saving grace. We had virtually no training camp, and we're this good now. Now that I want it, but next year. Oh, my God, for this offense next year. Yo, Josh Allen year 4? He's going to be a problem. So here we go, folks. My game balls. Josh Allen, number 1. Number 2, you're going to be surprised by this. And this is given to Levi Wallace. I'm giving this game ball to Levi Wallace. Why? Because Levi Wallace was trashed from head to toe. He was saying, when the heck is Josh Norman coming back? We can't have it. And that was me saying the same thing. Man, what the heck? He is this, he is that. But let me tell you something. My man came in and turned himself and had himself a game. And on top of that, had an interception. Had an interception to flip the field. And off of that turnover, we scored. And gave us an extra lead. I think we went up 14-7 or 14-0. So Levi Wallace deserves a game ball for his turnaround. Sometimes the game balls doesn't go to someone that had huge statistics. Sometimes it's a play. Sometimes it's a turnaround. What you did from last week, you came back and had a solid game. So I got to give it to Levi Wallace. Prime time 39 deserves a game ball because your confidence wasn't shot. You turned around and said, F that. I need to prove myself so I can stay as a starter and continue. I'm not going to let Josh Norman come in and take the position just like that. I got to make it a fight, and I'm fighting for my team. So game ball number 2 goes to prime time 39, Levi Wallace. Number 3, my third game ball, brought to you by Manscaped. Game balls, brought to you by Manscaped. So number 3, this goes to Gabe Davis. I battled with this one. Do I give it to Gabe Davis? Do I give it to Cole Beasley? Cole Beasley had a clutch catch, 22 yards down the middle that gets us a first down. Has a clutch catch on the sideline. A beautiful ball thrown by Josh Allen, right? He caught 6 of 7 targets, 100 yards, and you don't hear a peep from him. But he made some clutch, nice grabs that moved the chains for us. And I wanted to give it to Cole Beasley, but Gabe Davis, for me, deserves this game ball. And what makes him get the game ball over a guy like Cole Beasley, which was very much deserved of this award, is the last play of the game. Now, I'm going to tell you why, right? Honorable mention for sure, Young King. Honorable mention definitely is Cole Beasley. I like that, Cole Beasley, right? Now, Gabe Davis, if he was 6 feet, 190 pounds, running the same route, we don't get that call. We don't get that call because he gets jammed up at the line. Timing is thrown off. And game's over. We lose. It's that simple. Gabe Davis, on the other hand, is over 200 pounds, 215, 220 pounds, 6'2", 6'3", strong. He's got speed. So when he runs that route, a DB has to hold on, has to disrupt, do what he can. And when you get beyond 5 yards and you still tussling and trying to run and move with my guy, it's bad for you because now you're impeding my guy from running his full route. And he's the one who gave us a fresh set of downs for us to win the game. So the ball has to go to Gabriel Davis. That's game ball number 3 goes to Gabriel Davis. So let's recap. Game balls go to Josh Allen. It goes to Levi Wallace. And it goes to my guy, Gabriel Davis. Those are the 3. Honorable mention, Cole Beasley. Honorable mention, Cody Ford. I got to give the honorable mention to Cody Ford because when you get slotted in at left guard, although you've had very little time to play left guard, but you get slotted into left guard and you do a very good job against the likes of freaking Brockers and the likes of Aaron Donald that gets moved all over the line. Floyd, fantastic job for your first time at left guard in a game. So honorable mention goes to Cole Beasley. Honorable mention goes to my guy, Mr. Cody Ford. So, folks, we are 51 minutes in. I gave up my game balls. That's how we will not end the show because I want to talk about one more topic. And that is, you know what? I'll give it to Tyler Kroft. Tyler Kroft had some really good plays. He had some really good blocks, sealing the ends of the line to let Devin Singletary get some time going to the left. So, you know what? I'll give an honorable mention to Tyler Kroft as well. 2 touchdown passes. You can't go wrong with that. And he filled in admirably. He filled in very well because when your starting guy goes out and Dawson Knox, you know what I mean? Sometimes the position takes a hit, but this one did not. It actually elevated. So shout out to Tyler Kroft. He really did a good job. Samuel Rivera says, Manscaped game balls to keep you fresh like the rest. Ooh, look at you dropping bars on me. Caitlin Blount says, MVP race 2020. Number 1, Russell Wilson. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 3, Rated R Rico. Hey, I like that. My girl Caitlin showing love, boy. I was wondering who the hell number 3 was going to be, but I like that. I like it a lot. So here's the deal. One last thing. Jeff King says, manscaping, love it. Hey man, I'm trying to make it work, man. We're trying to make it work. I mean, we got a little something going, right? We're still trying to make our business ventures out there. So if you have a business and you feel like, you know what I mean, you can help this out, or you need our help to push your business, yo, hit us up, man. We got some very affordable packages for y'all. I'm just saying, man. Everybody trying to eat somewhere. Don't think this is just for fun. We a little business here too. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, moving on. So last point I want to make is this. We have a quarterback. Hold on a second. Somebody asked me a question. Am I evil for wanting Carr to get injured so we can get a revenge on Nate Peterman? Woo! We're two shows in a row that I get to say Nate Peterman. Thank you for that. Spin 0481. Whether you did that on purpose, we don't know. But we could be one hit away from getting Nate Peterman against the Bills. And I'll be happy as shit to watch my guy Nate Peterman go up against the Bills. He's going to trash it up. We know that, but it'd be just good to see number 2 from the Raiders get on there. But anyway, I digress. We need to talk about one more thing, and that is a few things. This COVID thing, man. This COVID thing right now, the Titans just had a couple. I think it went from 3 players that were tested positive, I think. Don't quote me on it. And now up to 8. They have suspended all activities for the week. It's not making huge news right now, but it is a big deal. It is a big deal. Ryan Sealback says, Rico, you should wear your Nate Peterman shirt on Sunday. You know what? I think I just might. Are you down with MPP? Oh, yes, I am. But seriously speaking, though, okay, it's up to 9 people. This is problematic, people, because forget about these players. And this is real talk now, okay? Football aside, these guys are athletes in the best shape. One of the best the humans with the best shape, right? In shape, they're conditioned, so they can probably go through this and recover in 3 or 4 days. I've had family members that have had this 5 days, 5, 6 days, and they're good to go, right? So I know it's a real deal. It's a real thing that's out there, but it goes beyond the player, because these players have young kids. These players have mom and dad. Don't forget, a lot of these guys, just because they're you know what I mean, they're some are millionaires and some have a little bit of money. Some of them still probably live with their parents. You just never know, depending on where they live or whatnot. So you got to realize that this is more than just for the players, man. There's staff. There you go. Somebody just said it. 3 players and 5 staff. So how old are the staff members? Are they older? Are they living with somebody else that's got a bad immune system? This is problematic, folks. And I'll tell you right now, a lot of people, even in Canada, we're not taking it serious, man. And even in this area, we had 100 new cases in Ottawa. 100 new cases. This shit is real. And if this thing continues or it spreads, because we got no activity, so that means these guys can't even practice all week. So now they're going to say it's not fair, you can't play. There goes a canceled game. Can't cancel the game. If you cancel the game, do you cancel? I mean, it's weird, man. The fact of the matter is this: because there are no fans, maybe a game could be put on a Thursday, or excuse me, on a Wednesday night if a game is canceled. So let's just say this Sunday, freaking the Tennessee Titans can't play. They canceled. They can't do it. They're gonna reschedule it for, I don't know, like a Tuesday or Monday night, a two-header Monday night game, or it's on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Those are things that potentially I'm sure the league has had chatter, contingency plans. But I'm telling you right now, man, if this thing continues and it starts to spread a little more, maybe this season does not make it to the end. I hope it doesn't. I hope that we can get through this whole thing and they isolate it and they do what it is, or hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it's a 2 or 3 days and they test it and it's negative. I don't know. Not a whole lot of us know anything about this damn thing. But man, this could be problematic. I did not mean to end the show like this. You know what I'm saying? But it was something that was something that you needed to talk about. I needed to bring it up because it could easily be one of the Bills. It could easily be Josh Allen. It could easily be Micah Hyde. It could easily be Coach McDermott. It could easily be Brandon Beane. It could easily be Tyler Bass. You feel me? So it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things. So I hope that we can we have a plan in place if something happens and we keep it cool, we keep it G, and we keep everybody healthy. But damn, man, my eyes are open. I'm watching. Everybody's watching. Oh no, so the Titans will come into the Bills with a whole week off. Maybe, I don't know. The Titans facility is closed until Saturday, game Sunday. So how do they practice? Everything is going to be online, just like they did during the offseason, where it was a weird offseason. Y'all got iPads. You guys know the plays. You guys are going to be just taking virtual studying and virtual, practice. A lot of film study. That's what you're going to do. And it gives their bodies a bit of rest. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing the grueling thing. Get off your feet. Who knows? Maybe it's an advantage. I don't know. But it's a tough one. Anyway, that's it. I didn't want to touch too much on that. What I will touch on is this. We have ourselves a damn quarterback. Let me repeat that shit. We have ourselves a damn quarterback, and I am happy. I have debated on getting a Josh Allen jersey. I was like, nah, man, I'm not gonna do that. Everybody has a Josh Allen jersey. I'm not doing that. I don't want to be that guy. But the way this boy's playing right now, man, I might have to cop myself a Josh Allen jersey, boy. I might have to cop myself a Josh Allen jersey because that boy is playing nice. I'm telling you that right now. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. This man is fearless, and I love every bit of it. This guy is balling right now. And if you don't know if he is balling or not, look at this list. Pat Mahomes had a huge game last night. 898 yards passing right now. I don't know what the Chargers did to this guy, but whatever the Chargers did, I need you to see my face here. Whatever the Chargers did to slow down Pat Mahomes, we gotta do something because that team has got speed on speed on speed, and it's scary. It is scary. So Pat Mahomes, Russell Wilson, I think is the best quarterback in the league. I don't care what anybody tells me. He's number one. Matt Ryan is just throwing a whole bunch of yards, but taking a whole bunch of L's. That guy's just a bum. I don't know what y'all doing in Atlanta. Throwing a whole bunch of yards and still losing. Come on, man. Josh Allen, number two. And then Dak Prescott, that guy seems to throw for 600 yards every damn game because he's always coming from behind. Pause. But you guys catch what I'm saying. But anyway, that being said, folks, we have ourselves a damn good quarterback. We have ourselves a quarterback. Caitlin says everyone needs a Josh Allen jersey. I'm against the grain guy, man. I like to get a jersey that nobody has. Because when you see it, you're like, ooh, that's a nice jersey. Oh, man, you got a nice Josh Allen jersey. Nice. No, man, I want something that's like, oh, you got a Feliciano jersey? Sick. You got a Dylan Dawkins jersey? Nice. You know what I'm saying? You need one of those. You got a Teron Johnson jersey? Okay, I see you. You feel me? You got a Pat DeMarco? Yeah, right. Pat DeMarco, you nuts. You got a Reggie Gilliam jersey? Okay, I see you, man. You got a Mitch Morse jersey? Okay, you feel me? Anyway, that being said, folks, that is my time. I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning into the Rico Report. You guys are a fantastic group. You guys are great. She's got more speed than Adam Gase's desk drawer. Wow. Dustin Lines with the line of the night. No, but real talk, though, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Before you guys leave this room, smash that like real quick for your boy. We are going to be tuned in again tomorrow. Let me repeat, tomorrow. It is not myself. It'll be my man Spence and my guy Joe Miller with the Hump Day Hotline. They're going to be kicking the game with you guys as well. And again, they're back October 15th. Live on location in Buffalo. Y'all need to go and see them cats. Giveaways are happening. T-shirts, wristbands, all that good stuff. Speaking of wristbands, ooh, there it is. Y'all like these? I might be doing some giveaways. I'll tell you that right now. So be on the lookout. We'll be doing those things. So that being said, folks, y'all have the rest of the week. Have a fantastic week. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the rest of the debate that's happening. I don't know who's winning, but does it really matter? If you don't vote, it won't matter to you. But if you vote, it may matter. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, get out there, vote, do what you do for you guys, for you Americans out there, and be safe. Take care of your families and be good and be respectful, folks. Be respectful on Twitter, on everywhere, to your neighbors, all that stuff. I got to end off with a good note, a good positive vibe and note. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, and I'm gone. Let's go.